fresh off a special guest appearance Thursday evening at the St. Louis County Library as part of their Black History celebration. He's an award-winning journalist, Pulitzer Prize finalist, and author of I Am Nobody's Slave: How Uncovering My Family's History Set Me Free. Lee Hawkins joins us this morning. Lee, thank you for being here. We appreciate you. How have you been?
It's good to see you, Ty, this morning.
Good to see you too. So you wrote this book. What did you discover about your roots in Missouri?
I found out that my great-great-grandfather, Private Isaac Blakey, who was a Civil War soldier on the Union side, was actually born in Missouri. He was enslaved in Sheridan County in the northern part of the state. And then after emancipation, he ended up becoming a farmer and building farms. And, you know, he had a lot of kids and they went all throughout the country. But he was a very resilient man, obviously, having gone through slavery and then the Civil War, right, where he was wounded in the Civil War, but it didn't stop him and he kept pushing forward, and we can draw a lot of lessons from that.
Were there any other emotional discoveries you found?
Yes, there was a transaction in 1858 in Missouri here where I was able to see him and his father and mother and his brothers and sisters being separated in that transaction. And it really took me into, you know, some of the darker parts of American history and the fact that that's just the reality. We can't change the past, but we can definitely impact the present and the future through research, genealogy, and bringing families together.
I think it's important that you just mentioned that because we can't change the past. We can't dwell on it. We know what's happened. It may have been unfortunate, but we can move forward. What is the future method?
The future method is family unity through understanding roots and experiences. And that's the method that I use to actually go into the past to figure out, hey, what are my roots and how did that impact the way I was raised? I think what it encourages people to do and it teaches people is to not just research when people were born and when they died, but the dash in between. What did they do when they were here? And family traumas, things that happen along the way. Talking to elders and interviewing the oldest people in your family about those things so you can find healing and confront them head on. And I encourage everybody to do that.
As we wrap up, how's the response been from your family members to see the kind of effort and research you put into finding out your lineage?
I think I've had a lot of support with my family. There are some people who, you know, it's very painful for them to confront. And that's just like every family. I'm that guy at the family reunion who won't shut up about the family history. And so for whoever out there is like that, keep going. I encourage everybody to do this work, whether you're supported fully or not.
Very cool, very cool. We appreciate you being here, Lee, this morning. Thank you. Make sure you have a safe trip home back to New York. Where can we find this book if our viewers want to pick up a copy?
All over Amazon, Barnes & Noble, all the stores where books are sold. I Am Nobody's Slave is available.
Written by Lee Hawkins. Make sure you pick up a copy. Probably learn something. Maybe even decide to look into your own family's history.
Hopefully.